Hello everyone, welcome to Ekommerce 360. In this video, we are going to look at the top 3 game-changing e-commerce metrics for an e-commerce brand. You might be an e-commerce entrepreneur or you might be associated with an e-commerce brand or any other business. But there are a lot of metrics that we usually follow on a daily, weekly or a monthly basis. But there are certain metrics in those, especially the top 3 metrics that could define the success of your e-commerce brand. So what are these top 3 and why are they important? That's something that we are going to look at in the rest of the video. And just a hint that we are not including ROAS in this, which is the most commonly followed metrics, and there is a reason why we don't consider them in the top 3. Number 1, traffic quality percentage. We might be advertising our e-commerce store in a variety of marketing channels, and we might be getting a lot of hits to our website on a monthly basis. Does all this traffic are relevant to us? Definitely not. There would be a percentage which is qualified and a percentage of the traffic which may not be qualified enough. Coming to this percentage of the qualified traffic, so what is the percentage is the question here. Let's say we get 10,000 hits to our website, and out of which if hardly 2,000 to 3,000 are the qualified visitors, then what's the point of having the other 7,000 visitors? Which means we are wasting our marketing budget way too much. Now, how do we tackle this? Which means we have to relook at our marketing. Let's say assuming our percentage of quality audience is less when you look at your analytics or the website report. Now, these audiences could be because we are targeting on the wrong market, we are using the wrong marketing channel or targeting the wrong audience out there. So which is something essentially we need to avoid in order to increase the traffic quality percentage. Number 2, the conversion rate. Let's say we get a good amount of traffic to our website and they are qualified enough, but still, what if they don't convert? The visitors are not going to be of any value to our revenue, and we definitely need the visitors to convert into as a purchase customer for the revenue. There are several reasons that might affect the conversion rate. It could be as simple as a loading speed of your website, or it could be because of the less number of SKUs. Because more number of SKUs, you usually see a good amount of conversion rate for the brands. Or it could also be because the navigation in your website is hard, or they're not able to find what they actually wanted to, or it could be because of the layout which is not so user friendly. So we need to understand where the issue is and address them. Coming to the third point, which is the return customer rate. Any e-commerce brand cannot keep acquiring customer for a long duration of time, which means they need to acquire a set of customers and ensure they have a good percentage of return customers in order to maximize their profit. Now, how this happens is definitely because it depends on a lot of factors, and it needs a lot of, it has to go through a lot of stages in order to get to this point. But if your return customer rate is too low, which could essentially be one of these, which is your customers are not happy with your product, or they are not sure how to use the product. Basically, there is an issue on the product knowledge part, or the product or the customer experience is not so good or not up to the mark. So we need to address these issues in order to make sure that the return customer rate improves. Addressing these three metrics usually can help a brand in a very positive way. That is, usually if you address these 3 things, if you have a good health in these 3 metrics, then which means your e-commerce brand is definitely gonna grow. Yes, and ROAS. So a lot of people might be talking about return on ad spend and that how important return on ad spend is. But when you compare to these top 3 metrics which we just discussed, the return on ad spend is not so crucial, because the return on ad spend might tell you how effectively your ad budget is being used, but this is not going to give you the right indicator of your e-commerce brand's health, because you might acquire a lot of customers, but what if the customers do not return? Then definitely your ROAS is not a complete metric over there, and you cannot keep acquiring your customer. Now, what if you have a decent ROAS, but you still have an issue with the traffic quality percentage, or still you have an issue with the conversion rate, which means increasing the conversion rate or the traffic quality percentage can definitely improve your ROAS much further. So hence ROAS is important, but definitely not as important as these 3 metrics. Thank you for watching this video. For more such insightful videos on marketing, sales and e-commerce, please do subscribe. Have a great day.